got my list out. Before I start, I'd like to thank a few people this evening. For last night, for those of you who were there, Christina and Jim Burris, Lisa Curry, Ginny and Gary Flores, Deborah and Richard Harper, Barbara and Lee Hankel, of course, Robin and Danny, as well as Grandpa and Grandma Thomas. And tomorrow night, I'm going to thank you in advance. We haven't been there yet, but Rick and Francis, I know it's going to be amazing. So we're going to thank you for that in advance, because I don't know after about 10:30 if you want to speak with me. Before I start this story, I want you to know that this story is my story and is not the official opinion of the Harris County District Attorney's Office at all. And Judge Ross, I see you back there. Go ahead and turn your iPhone off. I work for the DA's office, and I was the chief in County Court 10 when Judge Ross let me know he had an intern, which I found quite amusing. And I asked, was he your caddy? Does he fetch you breakfast? And Judge Ross just said, he's smarter than he looks. Just take him under your wing. I said, all right. And so Chaz, in his bow tie, in his red sport coat, quickly became a fixture of the court. And I took him under my wing. And I quickly learned Chaz was smarter than the average individual. By individual, I mean defense attorney or prosecutor. Chad had two very specific areas which he specialized in. In cases I would give him, I would bring new prosecutors and say, follow Chaz. Just stick with him. We work for the best judge on the face of the planet. Hi, Judge Ross. And just be yourself, Chaz. The first area Chaz specialized in was dealing with individuals who had been arrested for having a suspended license. Simple enough. Chaz would talk to him, very personable, he wasn't rude. The second area Chaz specialized in was dealing with individuals who had been arrested for violations committed at gentlemen's clubs. For instance, if a young lady did not have her assets properly covered, Chad was the pro. Chaz knew she had to have a certain pasty over a certain area. He knew she had to be a certain feet away to perform her dance? Duties. And Chaz was the expert. And he told me everything I've learned from my father. You want to know how pissed off those DAs were when I told them Chaz wasn't in law school? In fact, he hadn't even graduated from college. He was a junior at W&L, and the first comment I would normally get back was, what the hell is W&L? I said, just do what he says. And Chaz, not only did he grow to be one of my best intern, one of my greatest friends, and he's been with me through my whole career, through everything I've dealt with, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for him as an attorney. I'm more excited to see what holds for him as a husband, because that should be interesting. And Taney, you got a handful. And I've now been married forever. I mean, we're going on 18 months. And she still puts up with me. And so, Chaz, the only advice I can give you is every time you leave her, every time you walk out the door, she walks out the door, make sure you tell her that you love her. To Chaz and Taney.